हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू अनदर लाइव स्ट्रीम। आज हम स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं। अलग टाइप का गेम प्ले रहेगा जिसमें डोमिनिक मिस्टीरियो फेस करेंगे। पहले बिग शो को, फिर केन को, फिर खली को, फिर अंडरटेकर को, लास्ट में द ब्रॉक लेसनर को इन हार्ड मोड भाई। तो जो भी नया रहेगा प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर देना, लाइक कर देना भाई। देखते हैं डोमिनिक मिस्टीरियो डिफीट कर पाते हैं या नहीं।
A big Southern California welcome to all our SmackDown fans. I'm Michael Cole, here with Taz at ringside in San Diego.
Big shout out to all our great fans in the 619 area code here. I love San Diego, baby.
No kidding. San Diego couldn't be more excited for SmackDown action, and we couldn't be more excited to be here.
There's the reversal, Cole.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability. Look out! The referee's been knocked out!
And this is where things start getting a little interesting, Cole.
And there's the reversal.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight. Pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you, Cole, like they say, anything can happen here in the WWE.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slump.
He can get the pin right here. You almost got the three right there, Cole.
He was one step ahead on that one. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. The WWE fans ain't exactly known for keeping their opinions to themselves. Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next...
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
Yeah, and his opponent's not doing nothing about it. What's that tell you?
What an awesome presence is the Big Show. 7 feet tall, 500. So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle.
Hey, listen, I know you're not a big fan of Vito, but I am. I like this dude's smash mouth style.
You're right, I'm not a big fan, Taz. It's one thing to try and win a match, but I think Vito goes into matches looking to end careers.
Well, you end the guy's career, and you don't have to worry about beating him again later. Maybe Vito's onto something.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exacerbate.
Please, Cole, watch your language, will you? It's a family show.
I said exasperate. Oh, never mind.
There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about without the fans, we'd all be out of a job. Top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
No, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and show some sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole, I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your body on the line in there. got to do whatever it takes to protect yourself and pick up the win.
Guys, you're talking about two different things. Going outside the rules in the name of self-defense is one thing, but cheating to steal a victory and enhance your own career is something completely different.
The Big Show is a big dude, all right, but I'll tell you what, I think it's kind of strange that a guy who's the largest athlete in the world has not been WWE champion more times than he has been.
What are you saying? That the Big Show isn't trying hard enough? That he doesn't have enough commitment to the business for your taste?
Cole, I am begging you to stop putting words in my mouth. I'm not looking for any trouble with the largest athlete in the world, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's weird, that's all.
Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
He's been looking for that all match, Cole, and now he's taking advantage.
Come on, partner, taking advantage is a rather generous way to put it. He's cheating, plain and simple. Vito is absolutely ruthless.
This could be 3 right here. 1, 2. Oh, man, I can't believe that wasn't 3.
There's any superstars on the roster who would love to have the size and strength advantage of the Big Show.
Yeah, but the thing about that is when you're the size of the Big Show, you're the odds-on favorite in every match, so the pressure's on you to win. And if you win, you're just living up to everyone's expectation. But when you lose, it's a huge upset. You almost can't win.
I wouldn't say that, Taz. Most WWE superstars know how to neutralize any size advantage, and it's still impressive whenever the Big Show beats them. I think he...
तो गाइस पहला ही मैच हम हार चुके हैं, लेकिन हम रीट्राई करेंगे। तो जो भी स्ट्रीम देख रहे हैं भाई जाओ मत, रीट्राई करेंगे, हम रीमैच करेंगे और रीट्राई करेंगे भाई, जाओ मत।
Listen to that crowd. This is Michael Cole with Taz at ringside, bringing you SmackDown action from Seattle, Washington.
They're already going crazy, and the action hasn't even started yet. You know tonight's show, Cole, is going to be off the hook.
No question. The SmackDown superstars never failed to bring the house down, and Seattle will never be the same after tonight. This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
He slipped out of that one.
We saw that one coming.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win rather than compete fairly. Vito is absolutely ruthless, and I for one hope that he meets his match here tonight.
Let me tell you something right now. I grew up on the streets, and I know a lot of paisans like Vito. He's going up, and what goes up must come down. Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter.
I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in. There's a dude with guts. These top rope moves are risky. These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come they got you as an announcer? I mean, that ain't exactly great entertainment, in my opinion.
You might be right, Taz. I think it would be extremely entertaining to listen to you try to call a match all by yourself.
These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're going to win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
The Big Show is a big dude, all right. But I'll tell you what, I think it's kind of strange that a guy who's the largest athlete in the world has not been WWE champion more.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
You You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
Now, front and center. We couldn't be any closer to this match without being in it.
Whoa, that's your territory, partner, not a high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're going to be snippy, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was...
I think he's going to fly, Cole.
I hope this referee is paying very close attention here tonight because Vito will do whatever it takes to win this match.
Yeah, you say that like it's a bad thing. You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and show some sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole, I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your body on the line in there. You gotta do whatever it takes to protect yourself and pick up the win.
Kaz, you're talking about two different things. Going outside the rules in the name of self-defense is one thing, but cheating to steal a victory and enhance your own career is something completely different. And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, and you can't let that break your focus. But that's easier said than done.
I don't think there's any superstars on the roster who would love to have the size and...
Going up the turnbuckle hurts a heck of a lot less than coming down from the turnbuckle. Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena right now.
There's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
फाइनली गाइस फर्स्ट विन हमें मिल चुकी है और अभी सेकंड मैच होगा डोमिनिक मिस्टीरियो वर्सेस द केन। जो भी है भाई जाओ मत, मज़ा आने वाला है। डोमिनिक मिस्टीरियो वर्सेस अभी केन। केन भाई हिल ही रखते भाई। चलो भाई लाइक कर दो और भाई सब्सक्राइब कर दो कोई नया।
Welcome to a sold-out SmackDown from San Antonio, Texas. Do we have an exciting show for you tonight?
Oh, I'm telling you, man, I can't wait for the action to start. Just listen to these fans. Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight. Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Paul. You should let me train you. You could be cruiserweight champ in like a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Duh. They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now.
Wow, great reversal. Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight. Pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical, but I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you, Cole, like they say, anything can happen here in the WWE.
It's been said before, but that doesn't make it any less true. Kane is pure evil to the core. This monster doesn't care about anyone or it.
There's the cover! Wow, talk about cutting it close. That was almost free.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Watch it. He reversed it. I think he's gonna fly, Cole. Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet. You gotta go in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually stepped in between the ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredibly short-sighted.
Cole, I swear, I'm gonna replace you with someone who actually knows what they're talking about. Maybe Carlito. He might be a little tough to understand sometimes, but at least he knows what it's like to wrestle a match.
And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, and you can't let that break your focus. But that's easier said than done.
Yeah, bro, I can speak in English. Means basic English. What do you want to understand, bro?
Taz, this Vito is a genuine monster, and he's as...
I don't know. He's putting a lot on the line going up there.
We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage he can.
Hey, you know, that's not going to make you popular, but you got to do whatever it takes to win.
If I had to pick only one reason why I'm not on Raw, it would have to be Kane. Just being this close to this monster is terrifying. I couldn't imagine having to do it every week.
Hey, Cole, change your underpants and settle down, okay? Me, I like watching Kane tear dudes apart. That's just me. I can watch the Big Red Machine every day of the week. I like this guy, maybe even twice on Sundays.
But the viciousness, the brutality, the complete lack of concern for the welfare of these little superstars, whether they're opponents or not, how can you support that?
Hey, Happy, you think you're watching ballet or something? Come on. This is wrestling. This is the WWE. You gotta love watching a superstar take his opponents to the limit. That's exactly what Kane does.
But there's healthy competition and unhealthy competition. Then there's downright dangerous competition. I think someone's been taking flying lessons, Taz. I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not. Well, looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover, neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that can have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole. Let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this. This guy might not have enough to kick out. When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that SmackDown's just head and shoulders better than Raw.
I couldn't agree more, Taz. Oh, there's some incredible superstars, no question about it. But they just can't compete with SmackDown's finest.
Come on, Cole. I know you're just trying to be diplomatic, but you can't seriously sit there and say that there's anyone on the Raw roster you'd want to have here on SmackDown.
Oh my God! Look at the blood just pouring down his face.
सो गाइज अभी हमने केन को भी डिफीट कर दिया है। अभी द ग्रेट खली की बारी है, तो देखते ग्रेट खली को डिफीट कर सकते हैं कि नहीं। ग्रेट खली है कि नहीं इसमें। ओमास है भाई, ओमास को भी ले सकते थे लेकिन ओमास जान दो, दिखा ही नहीं। ये रहे द ग्रेट खली फेस। चलिए भाई शुरू करते हैं।
Good evening and welcome to SmackDown, coming to you tonight from Atlanta, Georgia.
Hot Atlanta is fired up tonight, Cole. No doubt about it, baby. And I'm just as pumped up as this sellout crowd.
With good reason, Taz.
भाई ये सब छोटे मोटे बेसिक मूव से क्या कर सकते हैं ना, मतलब उनका जो ऊपर खली के नीचे देखो ग्रीन लाइट दिखा रहा है ना, ग्रीन लाइट, इसको कम कर सकते हैं। तो उससे ना उन लोग का रिवर्सल, ये देखो रिवर्सल रेट जो है ना वो कम हो जाता है। इसलिए भाई मैं छोटे मोटे मूव्स करके नीचे भाग जाता हूँ, क्योंकि हार्ड मोड में ना, हार्ड मोड वाला इम्पॉसिबल हो जाता है भाई उनको हराना। ये देखो उन लोग का ग्रीन मीटर कितना फटाफट भर गया। इसलिए ऐसा रनिंग अटैक, फिर ये रोप लेग ड्रॉप, ऐसा छोटे मोटे मूव्स मार के ना, ऐसा देखो ये कैसे छोटे मोटे मूव्स से पता है अभी पिनफॉल तो होने वाला नहीं है। तो ऐसे छोटे मोटे मूव्स मार के उनको कमज़ोर कर सकते और नीचे चले जाना पड़ा, नीचे मार के ऐसा ना छोटे मोटे मूव्स। ये देखो रिवर्स कर दिया ना वापस, और उनका अभी फुल हो जाएगा ग्रीन मीटर, हो गया। भाग जाओ, इसलिए भाई नीचे ही भाग जाओ। भाई बहुत रिवर्स कर रहा है सच्ची, बहुत।
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
ये देखो भाई टाइम पास कर रहा है।
Chop to the chest. That one echoed off the walls of the arena. I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression. Whether I don't think you can keep going for much longer after taking that much punishment.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is.
भाई ग्रेट खली के ऊपर अनाउंस टेबल तोड़, इसको देखते हैं।
This match might only exasperate.
Please, Cole, watch your words, will you? It's a family show.
I said exasperate. Never mind.
This one she's turning into a fight. You're excited.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone...
अनाउंस टेबल तोड़ के देखते भाई, उससे थोड़ा कमज़ोर तो होगा। आजा भाई, बाहर बाहर आ, बाहर। हाँ बस आजा, इधर नहीं इधर। भाई अनाउंस टेबल तोड़ने से ना थोड़ा कमज़ोर तो होएगा। बॉडी भी गिर गई, फिर एक फिनिशर में ख़त्म। फिर जाएंगे अंडरटेकर वर्सेस डोमिनिक। चलो आनंद टेबल भी तोड़ दिया गंदा। बॉडी ऑरेंज ही लेकिन अभी तक। क्राउड के बीच में आ गए, खतरनाक भाई। स्टील चेयर भाई, स्टील चेयर मिल गया अभी तो। भाई साहब खतरनाक, पूरा वीक कर दिया भाई, पूरा वीक। आजा भाई आजा, चल रिंग में। सर भी फोड़ दिया भाई। चल भाई रिंग में आजा, आजा। भाई चलो भाई जल्दी रिंग में चलो अभी तो। भाई फ्रॉड स्प्लैश। और भाई उठ मत उठ मत उठ मत। अरे भाई उठ गया यार, शिट। ये क्या कर रहा है भाई? अरे भाई साहब खतरनाक। भाई 619 छीन लिया। नीचे नीचे भाग भाई, नीचे भाग। आजा भाई नीचे आजा। भाई फिनिशर भी चला गया अभी तो। इतना दूर तक तो पहुंचेगा भी नहीं। भाग भाई ऊपर भाग। अरे यार वापिस उड़ गया क्या यार। सिक्स 119 ही देना चाहिए भाई, वरना मैं मूव सेट चेंज कर लेता हूँ भाई। वरना मूव सेट भाई 619। भाई भाई भाग भाई भाग। भाग भाई भाग 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 भाग। भाई पिनफॉल कर पिनफॉल। अरे मेरे को फंसा के पिनफॉल कर रहा है क्या? पिनफॉल कर भाई, काम कर, पिनफॉल कर। रेफरी पिनफॉल कर। और किक आउट भाई साहब। अरे यार भाई ये बार बार उठ जा रहा है, रिवर्स कर दे रहा है, दूसरा कुछ नहीं। फ्रॉक्स प्लेस को रेंज दो भाई, 619 ही दे। भाई 619 खत्म। देखो पूरा मुंह खून खून भर गया भाई। चलो भाई अभी अंडरटेकर और ब्रॉक लेसनर बाकी थे भाई, दोनों खतरनाक ओपोनेंट। देखो खाली एक बार मूव चेंज कर लेंगे भाई, कुछ और, क्योंकि 619 हो रही फिर स्प्लैश कनेक्ट ही नहीं हो रहे। चलो भाई अभी कौन रह गया? अंडरटेकर। अभी अंडरटेकर और सिर्फ ब्रॉक लेसनर रह गए ना। डोमिनिक मिस्टीरियो वर्सेस अंडरटेकर। फेस भाई 91 ओवरऑल है भाई अंडरटेकर का, 91। सब्सक्राइब और लाइक करो भाई जो नया रहेगा भाई।
Houston, Texas is home to SmackDown action tonight. I'm Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside, and what a show we've got for you tonight.
Absolutely, Cole. You know what? I've always wanted to say this. Houston, we got a problem. Actually, we don't have a problem because SmackDown's in town.
You got that right, partner. The Space City loves SmackDown, and the superstars are not going to let them down.
भाई अंडरटेकर बहुत रिवर्स करने वाला हो। अंडरटेकर का ओवरऑल 91 ओवरऑल है भाई।
Experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in that, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
Honestly, can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena right now. You saw that one coming.
Is one of the most impressive superstars ever to set foot in the WWE ring. But you know what, Cole? They're only as good as the last night.
How can you say that, Taz? The dead man has proven himself which I don't think he's in danger of doing, by the way.
Take his own. The dead man has been on top of this business for a very long time. But the thing about being on top is there's nowhere to go but down.
It sounds like it's dead.
That's it. Do it again.
I'm glad you're enjoying this. I can't say I am.
Hey, listen, I know you're not a big fan of Vito, but I am. I like his huge smash outside.
You're right. I'm not a big fan, Taz. One thing you're trying to imagine. I think Vito goes in a match looking to end career.
Well, you end the guy's career, and you don't have to worry about beating him again later. Maybe Vito's on to something.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
We're not going to hear him say this. He's the king! I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys. But these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's it. He's going for the pinfall.
The referee's hand was coming down for a 3 count.
first. This Vito's a bona fide monster. He'll tell you just as soon as you look at him.
You might be alone on that one, Taz. I don't think Vito shows much skill from his fans tonight.
I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too. And I do agree with what they're saying, Taz. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
These superstars are on top of their game. And only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame, because like you said, there's the cover. How do you do it? The more dominant superstar in WWE than the legendary Dead Man, The Undertaker.
Yeah, you can only stand top market for so long. And the dead man's been there for a very, very long time.
That might be true, Taz, but I don't see anyone on the horizon who could dethrone the Phenom.
Oh man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are, and you know that's going to happen.
I think he's gonna fly, Cole.
I hope the referee is paying very close attention here tonight, because Vito will do whatever it takes to win this match. Top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground. He's dropping his opponent to the top turnbuckle.
Man,
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
तो गाइस अभी अंडरटेकर को भी डिफीट कर चुके हैं, अभी सिर्फ बचे ब्रॉक लेसनर। देखते हैं डोमिनिक मिस्टीरियो ब्रॉक लेसनर को डिफीट कर सकते हैं या नहीं। जो भी नया रहेगा सब्सक्राइब करो और लाइक करो भाई। फाइनल मैच डोमिनिक मिस्टीरियो वर्सेस ब्रॉक लेसनर।
Good evening to our fans from Vancouver, British Columbia. Michael Cole and Taz at ringside, and what a show we've got for you tonight. Hey, partner.
they call us too funny. He said, hey, you know, like Canadians do, so, hey, you know,
Hey, what can I say, Taz? The enthusiasm of these Vancouver fans is contagious. I can't remember the last time I saw a crowd this pumped up and start their action.
you know, like, you're a jerk if somebody carries it like that. Man, it's a poor perfect back now.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the outside.
Come on, Cole. You know, this is not training. You could be cruiserweight champion in like a year.
Oh no, I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Maurice drill shots look like pushovers.
Girl, they're just training people to go to war. I'm training to be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now.
It's a reversal, Cole.
भाई ब्रॉक लेसनर बहुत हार्ड है भाई, ब्रॉक लेसनर बहुत हार्ड है।
Vito's absolutely ruthless, and I for one hope that he reaches. And here's the cover. He anticipated that move perfectly.
भाई F5 दे दिया इतना जल्दी, मैच तो स्टार्ट ही हुआ है और F5 दे दिया। कैमरा कट भाई, चुप हो जा भाई कैमरा। भाई यार देखो पिनफॉल भी नहीं कर रहा है, उसको पता है क्या और डोमिनेट करना है ब्रॉक लेसनर को। ये देखो भाई खतरनाक। भाई उठ जा भाई, दूसरा फिनिशर है उससे पहले। हाँ भाई उठ, दे लो ब्लो दे या कुछ भी दे, भाग भाई ऊपर भाग। अरे यार भाई
Hey, listen, I know you're not a big fan of Vito, but I am. I like this dude smashing outside.
You're right, I'm not a big fan, Taz. It's one thing to try to win a match, but I think Vito goes into matches looking to win careers.
Well, you end the guy's
दे भाई 619 दे ब्रॉक लेसनर को भाई, थोड़ा वीक तो होएगा। 619 भाई, क्या मस्त 619 होता था भाई पहले की गेम में देखो, ये खतरनाक भाई। अरे यार लेग ड्रॉप, अरे यार बच के इससे आ रहा है। फिनिशर आ गया देखो एक और। अरे भाई F5 एक और कैसे दे दिया पता ही नहीं चला, खतरनाक भाई। ख़त्म हो गए हम तो, मैच शुरू होते ही किक आउट कर भाई, भाई ख़त्म। चलो भाई आज का स्ट्रीम इधर ही ख़त्म करते क्योंकि ब्रॉक लेसनर ने डिफेट कर दिया भाई। लास्ट भाई ब्रॉक लेसनर तक पहुंच गए थे भाई, ब्रॉक लेसनर तक, खतरनाक। अभी नेक्स्ट किसका करूँ भाई, कोई कमेंट कर सकता है तो कमेंट कर देना कि आप नेक्स्ट किसका देखना चाहोगे। खतरनाक भाई, ब्रॉक लेसनर ने वाट लगा दिया है।